Hey everyone. Okay, so I haven't done an actual video in a while because I've been working a lot and trying to balance school and work. It gets hectic sometimes, but I promised that I would do a video for the Lines Project. For those of you who don't know, the Lines Project is a project between December 15th and the 20th, and it's now the 19th. They want you to draw 6 lines on your arms. On your left, if you are depressed or sad or have committed self-harm. On your right, if you support it, or if you support it, like your friends or family, that, and you know who, whether or not they've done it. I don't have any arms or lines on my wrist right now, but I did the past few days. I did for a few days actually, and I don't do it to school, or I don't wear it to school because 98% of the time I'm going right from school to work, and not that I would mind, but I'm not allowed to have it at work, and if for some reason I wouldn't be able to scrub it off in time, I could probably get in trouble for it, so I haven't. I did do it on the 15th and the 16th, and I have a picture that I will post later if you guys want me to. But yeah, so I will tell you my story, and then I'll talk to you guys a little bit, and then I'll leave it up to you. Self-harm, I support it, and I've also done it, and I have depression. I was diagnosed with depression when I was 15, and I did self-harm for the first time when I was 16, and I haven't done it recently. I still have my scars from when I did it, and I was always depressed, just different things that were going on in my life. Stress was definitely one of the reasons, and feeling like you weren't good enough, everyone yelling at you for different reasons, you're not doing things right. I was just like, okay, and I kind of gave up, kind of shut down, and not everyone, but some people were like, okay, I would ask them why they did it, and it was mostly to relieve stress and to make them feel good, or to release pain, like obviously not physical pain, but emotional pain that they were going through. And when I did it, I was like, okay, and I was okay with it for a few times, and then I realized how bad it could get, and how how often I could do it. Like I said, I don't do it anymore, and it only happened a few times, and then I was done. But now, one of the things that I think, besides cutting or doing self-harm, or just try to find something that will reduce your pain, your emotional pain, without hurting yourself. For me, I have a journal. I write everything down. I make videos. Even if I feel like I'm talking to myself, at least I know that I'm getting my emotions out and my point through. And I have some videos where I just sit there and talk to myself, like I haven't posted, but I just sit there and talk to myself and about what I'm going through, how I'm feeling, and sometimes that helps. Other times it's through writing it. I do have a diary, well, I don't call it a diary, I call it a journal, and every time I'm going through something or upset about something, I write. And sometimes it's half a page, sometimes it's 5 pages. It really just depends on what happened, and I will sit there for the longest time just writing about how I'm feeling. Anybody that's going through depression and has done self-harm, like I said, I don't do it anymore, but I do support you guys, and I want you to keep your head up and know that there is other ways. And for me, like now, I really don't understand it. Like back then, I was like, yeah, but now it's like I think about it this way: you're doing self-harm because you're depressed to relieve pain, emotional pain that you're going through. But at the same time, you're pretty much transferring it, because now you're not only going through the emotional and physical pain, you're adding physical pain on top of it, because you have the marks there, you have the scars there to remember, you have the cuts, let alone, like, I know people who did cut and were complaining about how much pain that they were in. I never had that, because mine were never, they were bad, but they were never that bad, and I have a high tolerance for pain. But not only are you still dealing with the emotional pain that you first started with, like, yeah, it might have released some of the pain in a way through doing it, but now you have all these problems that you're going through, and you have the physical pain that you're going through because you cut yourself. And yeah, I really support you guys, and especially if you're going through it, and I'm sorry that you're going through it. Just know that I am here, and there's people that you can talk to, parents, guidance counselors, doctors sometimes, friends, people you don't necessarily know. Sometimes you can just talk and getting your emotions out and how you're feeling. Even if somebody isn't there to actually help you, just having somebody there to listen can help you as well. And I'm here to listen, try to help as much as possible. I know everybody's different, every situation's different, and how much they open up and how they allow somebody, how much they open up to somebody and allow them into their life and their situations is all depending on them, and the trust. Trusting you with certain stuff and information, knowing that you won't go and tell other people. And I'm definitely here if anyone at any point in time, it could be 9 o'clock at night or 4 o'clock in the morning. If you know me, I'm here. I mean, I might be sleeping, but 4 o'clock in the morning is kind of early. But I would definitely be here. I would definitely respond, and just know that you're not alone in anything. And if you do feel alone, it's most likely because you're pushing people that really care for you away. That's really all I have. Yes, I support it, and I am thankful for everybody that supports their friends and family members that know that they've been through these types of situations. Not everybody obviously has, but things can surprise you. We're not all open books, and we do have secrets and things that we hide. Maybe most likely because of being afraid of being judged, the fear of being judged. And it took me a while. My parents actually found out through a video that I made a long time ago, and they had no clue that I did it, and then they were like, wow. And then I had to explain myself, obviously, and they were kind of worried and upset, but they understood. And sometimes that's all we need, is just someone to understand, someone to listen. But I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Have a good holiday. Like I said, I'm sorry I haven't posted a video in quite a while, actually, because I've been working and going to school, and juggling all that is awesome, but it's stressful sometimes, especially because I was just complaining about how I didn't get hours at work, because I only had like 4 or 5 hours a week if I was lucky. And now, last week, they're like, hey Tosh, do you want to work? And I was like, heck yeah. So now I had like 30 hours last week, and this week I have 20, which isn't bad, because juggling school, which is 40 hours a week, and then work on top of it, it's pretty cool. But my one manager was like, so do you think us giving you more hours will make your grades go down? And I said, absolutely not. If anything, at least me, this is me, I think it would motivate me to do better in school, because I know for a fact that I can't get hours, I can't work as much as I want to unless my grades stay up, and I'm pretty impressed with myself, not to sound conceited, but yeah, I scored an A on two of my tests, and I got a lot of my projects done, and my grades are pretty high, which is the highest that they've ever been since I've been in high school. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. But I'm done rambling now. Comment and or message me and tell me your stories. I'll be there to listen. And I thank you all who support family and friends that have been through similar situations. I will talk to you guys probably after the holiday. Well, I'll post a few videos in between the holiday break. We have 2 weeks off for breaks, so I'll definitely have more time. But I hope you all have a good night, and I will see you soon. Bye.